the right decision.
Yeah, this is they basically decide who's the better team and who made the right calls, and he was quite confident it was them. It turned out to be Titan at least that one time. Since then, it's gone back and forth. So yeah, there's a lot to recover from here, but we don't want to count fnatic out yet. It is 2-7. It's looking very grim at the moment, but anything can happen. It's Counter-Strike after all.
Exactly, and well, we cannot forget the fnatic. Definitely some of the best in the world here.
Yeah.
Pronax, I mean, I love the matchup of Pronax versus Happy, but there we go. The ultra push coming in here. Happy takes out Crims, but now Olofmeister, he could be perfectly set up here to catch him off guard. I don't think NBK has any idea, that Olofmeister is here.
He just tiptoed past them, but NBK gets a kill before that happens. Happy goes down, so it's still a good job on Olofmeister's part, but it's a 2v3. They have not won the round yet. Shots charging back here. JW point blank range, gonna take that one off, and now it's all up to Kiyoshima here. 1v2, he's got 40 seconds left. He can do this. Oh my god! He got knocked out.
Was he wearing a helmet?
I don't know, but he should have been. Maybe some, I don't know, like, you know, baseball equipment as well.
I think you could have fit what was left of Kiyoshima after that in the lunch bag. Like that was perfect.
Yeah, his ears are going to be ringing all the way into the afterlife. There's, God, that was impressive.
All right, well now, what? NBK. And now Smith's in mid takes out JW, but the reactions out of NBK to get that instant headshot.
Yeah, inhuman reactions. It's going to be a 5v3 at this point. Olofmeister, good pick off on Smith. It's very important. And Olof is keeping his cool at this point. Pronax is looking the wrong way. Oh no, Happy. Did he spot him? I don't think he did. And Pronax will get a kill. Very important here. Kiyoshima, good return. Olof wins the fight against Happy. So it's a 2v2. And the health is roughly equal. And with that kill, Kiyoshima is going to be in another clutch situation here. 50 seconds left, and Olof to get the triple kill that round. Really, really solid play from Olof. Like, that's some high-quality Counter-Strike, because they could have lost that round very, very quickly.
Oh, without him there to lock down that A site and play the lurk, yeah. And make up for the fact, I mean, Pronax was still able to get one. Even with him, you know, Happy managing to miss him there. You know, the fact that Pronax still trades 1 for 1, and Olofmeister is there to pick up the slack after that. That needed to happen there. fnatic, they're just battling back into this, and they have still they have succeeded in putting Envy down to pistols. So this is very important. fnatic now need to get every remaining round in this half. The remaining 4 have to go their way. And this is a good start now.
Oh, I'm worried about this. Pronax is kind of alone. If they all jump out at the same time, they could lose the bomb site and a rifle. Okay, then. Pronax gonna pick up the kill on MPK. And he looked like he flicked there as well. That's amazing.
I think that was some Smiths level like reactions there. That's all pre-programmed, you know, the angle.
Yeah.
But wow.
Good stuff from Pronax, and he's going to pick up the second kill as well, and he's been like way too low on the scoreboard. He got 2 kills this round, and that puts him at 4, so nicely done. 5-7, I mean, fnatic are fighting back here. It's late, but they are fighting.
Oh, yes. Now, if they can come back, if they can get the next 3, there's a way for them to salvage this, because then they can pick up, if they can pick up the pistol in the T round. I know there's a lot of ifs here, but it is absolutely possible when you think it's fnatic that we're talking about. Anything is possible when it comes to them. Smiths bungling the boost there. That's a bit of a mistake. Could have potentially caught JW off guard. Instead, now JW's in position to catch him, and Smith misses the flick. Olofmeister going to be able to work his way out of that, and this is just drawing attention. Smith is now going to be focusing on short. If JW catches the off angle on him, this could go south.
Oh, very important pick off there, and Olofmeister can't actually return the frag. JW is going to gamble it all. He says, fine, I'll just run on through, but Kiyoshima's heard it, and he's going to win the fight against JW. That's huge. It's going to come down to Crimson Flusher here, and Happy's on 1 health. What are they going to do? They're kind of both grouping up in the middle.
I like this a lot. Spot each other out, refrag for each other. That's what needs to happen here. They need to play together. Happy with the pop flash, but he's pinned down. Only thing is that he is actually buying a lot of time here. Flusher just trying to get lucky through the smoke, but he's buying so much time. In the meantime, his teammates are infiltrating the B site. They're going to be able to get this plant, and Crims is over here wasting his time because they have no idea. He thinks maybe it's on the A site. Nope. Flush is calling for the rotation.
Oh, Happy still living. Smiths, did he shoot through the whole wall then? That's incredible. Crims gonna get the return frag, but now he's on 2 health, and it might have been just a little bit too late. He doesn't have any grenades either. Gotta take the fight with Kiyoshima, and he just has to stay alive, and he will. 6 and 1 health left here on the Envy players, and it's gonna be an 8th round for the terrorist side, and Fnatic, they kind of got to force it. I mean, it's not an impressive one this time, but they have to do something.
No, yeah, something has to happen here. Crims, I mean, Crims always looks like this, guys. Don't let this fluster you, but Crims always looks like this. Even if they're winning, you know, he's still like, oh man, you know, I really could have played that round much better. You know, oh, I only killed 5 of them. I could have killed 6. Like, Crims is just like that. But still, this is definitely desperate times here for Fnatic. They need to make something happen. And, well, NBK is very interested in ruining their day. He takes out JW to start over on the B side. That prompts a rotation. That changes the setup. Crims is already heading over there to plug that gap.
And that was AWP versus AK. He did not have any armor, but I think it was a straight headshot from MBK regardless. So obviously he did get tagged down a little bit. So probably JW legged him halfway through a wall and put him at 50.
Yeah, maybe Toxic, something like that, you know, where you can clip it. But happy with the lurk. Catches Pronax. Flusha on short, though. Flusha on short, though. Shoxy's still here, and Flusha pushes forward, really looking to close the gap. But Shoxy manages to make it out of there in one piece, and the B site is completely open right now. Don't think EnVyUs realize this. They are working their way over there.
He didn't just catch him, he shot him through the door. That was just wallbang through the door. That was incredible. Really good timing. Now, Olofmeister's in a position here, but he does need backup from Crims, otherwise they're going to rush him down. He's got the ult ready. Grenades go in. There's the first one. Looking for more. Second shot. Olofmeister wants this round more than anything. Crim's going to come through, and that will be a lockdown. Hiroshima in the middle seems to all the time find himself alone. In another 1v3 now turned into a 1v2 here.
And now this is an almost impossible situation. So many angles for him to check. He spots out Crims. That's important. But the more he shows of himself, it's going to set it up for Olofmeister, who misses the shot. But only 10 seconds left. Only 10 seconds left. There just wasn't any time for Kiyoshima. With smart play there, even if he gets one of them, Olofmeister should be able to hide at the back of that site, and Kiyoshima will never get the plant or the kill. So just Fnatic keeping it under control. Olofmeister keeping his team in this.
Yeah, it's really him and JW that are just like trying to drag Fnatic to some sort of victory here. I mean, that might have already been too late in the first half, but there's always a second half. If they can finish 7-8, there's still a chance.
Here's the crouch. Pronax with a bit of a trick smoke to block off A main. That's only going to cover an edge, though, but it still allows him to kind of sit and get some kind of exit or some kind of info. But it's going to be a quick push out squeak door here. Crims is here to lend a hand. He gets caught out in the open, and Pronax is gone as well. The A site defense has been demolished, and this is an eco force buy in the 15th round. EnVyUs have only got pistols.
Yeah, the Shrek 9 coming through, and it's working so well. Some C-set 75 in the mix is a recipe for disaster, and it is going to be Olofmeister all alone. And this time, I don't even think he can carry this one. Goes down to Kiyoshima, and 9-6 is the first half finish. What an exciting first half here. And MBK, he did well on Dust too, but he's not slowed down on Cash either. Oh
man, yeah, right from the start. This is savage what EnVyUs are doing to Fnatic at this point. I mean, Dust 2 was close, but then even EnVyUs, towards the end, it was just turning into a beatdown. And here it continues. They come out way ahead on their T side. They get 9 rounds going into their CT side. And here we go into the pistol. Second half, Fnatic tournament life on the line. This is a spot in the grand finals for EnVyUs if they win this half. So now the Swedes on home turf need to step up.
Well, look at this. They're just charging up Speedway. Happy's going to be essentially alone on the bomb site. This is really good news for Fnatic. They might be able to win this just based on it. But they got to find Happy. They come charging in. The bomb drops, and that's going to give so much time now for the rest of enemy to get here. Flashbang out as well. Happy's staying alive. Oh my god, he has to be a genius at this point. He's going to live for such a long time. Takes a double kill, and JW goes down. And that's a massive slap in the face of Fnatic.
All hail King Happy. This is why the players, the coaches, they're saying that this guy potentially the best player in the world right now because of plays like this.
That is so scary.
And he just gets right back in there. I mean, that is still, you know, he happens to be in the right place at the right time, but the way he plays it from there, just buying as much time as possible, using the smoke against Fnatic, that was just so smart. Now this is just going to be, this is wrecking ball territory here. EnVyUs, they got the pistol. Fnatic go for a force buy. They're doing whatever they can here. They just have to reach for anything at this point. I mean, sell their souls, something, because they have to come up with something magical in this round to keep alive in this.
I mean, they bought Tech9s. That's almost selling your soul. It's worth it at this point, I think. Just go all in. Never surrender. And BK sneaking close to middle here. Got the FAMAS. Oh, he does actually get tagged down to 29, and the rest of them are pushing into the B bomb site. Hiroshima holding against one. Got the pistol out now. He's going to go down. So potentially a bomb plant here for fnatic. Flusher trying to find a good angle, but the bomb is not planted for him. So even if he survives, he can't really stop the bomb from being defused. And now Crims is all alone here. Takes one, goes for a second. Oh, wow. Crims, great play. Triple kill. 5 bullets left. Is he going to risk the reload? He's just waiting. He wants to take Smiths with what he's got left, and one more bullet to the chest could have maybe done it, but Smiths is going to survive, and that's going to put EnVyUs on a 5-round lead.
Do they go for another force buy here, though, Fnatic? What's their money like right now? They're floating around 3,000. Do they decide to just bite? Or do they just, I mean, at this point, they should eco. They should go for P250s and eco and just save for an AWP for JW. Hell, a double AWP if they can get it on Olofmeister as well.
Yeah, they're going to take it slow.
Like, don't risk it. Just try and fight back from here. EnVyUs, though, that was a very expensive round. That is still like a big round for EnVyUs to lose a lot of money in. But hey, there's the entry frag. JW just bum rushing. Happy crouching in the corner. Picks up 2. He's looking for his 3rd. He's going to get it. Robbed of the 4th and the 5th by Shoxy, who is not interested in sharing. But that wasn't too shabby a hold there from Happy.
No, it works out just fine for them. I mean, a bit of a throwaway round for Fnatic, not too much put into it. Just hoping you get that entry frag running in. You know, maybe you catch a CT that's looking close to main or something like that, but not this time. And we are going to be at 6-12 now. Envy doubling the round score of the Fnatic lineup.
And not a single AWP bot on either side. No sniping here. This is all run and gun. This is all going to be about the rifles here. Crim's going for the wall bang, hoping to kind of reproduce some results that happened earlier on in this half. Just misses his timing there. There's just shots all over the place actually right now. This is why they want the rifles. They're just, it's like a return to 1.6.
Oh man, if you put 1.6 wall banging into this game, there'd be some drama without a doubt.
You thought it was like walling now? Just wait.
Yeah. It'd be fun to try for a day. Just like a, you know, an anniversary type thing. Well, regardless, going to be the counter boost coming out here. Kyoshima, they made some noise actually doing that, so I'd be surprised if they don't realize this Fnatic. And yeah, JW perfectly aware. They should actually cancel that boost as soon as they make that much noise, because someone will definitely hear that.
And BK, Smiths, yeah, look at where they are right now at this point. Smiths, interesting position. This is a very forward position for holding B, and he's actually going to catch them just running in here. Although, no, Fnatic, they find MBK, just as I say that, an instant stoppage on that. They put on the brakes. They're like, whoa, let's not go to B site. We just got rid of the A defense. Go and plant safe. We still have plenty of time to get over there. So very clean, smart play here from Fnatic, not taking any unnecessary risks. We've seen teams do that, you know, even when, you know, they like, hey, guys, we killed the defense over here. Like, no, we want more. Don't care if we lose guns. We're still going to go kill this guy, too. And it's just like, oh, you don't need to do that.
And not if you're in Fnatic's shoes right now. They don't have that much money, but I mean, it's still, if they find Smiths, it's you know, job well done.
It's a big win.
Yeah, I think Envy getting a little bit ahead of themselves in that round, because doing the counter boost is so smart. Once they're a man down, they do need to do that. Good pick off from Smiths, but once they get her doing it, they gotta cancel it.
Ooh, this is scary. Yeah. No way he was going to live at that point, though. 2 guys, 3 guys were already on top of him. Bomb not even blown up yet. All right, but now that's going to ring Envy's bells a little bit, I think. That's going to set them back. And then I think you're right. I think they probably did get a little ahead of themselves, thinking, okay, guys, we got this in the bag. Let's go. And just Fnatic are saying, whoa, calm down. You don't win until you got 16 rounds on the board. We're still a championship team. Like, you aren't going anywhere yet.
This is definitely not in the bag yet for Envy. There's plenty of ways you can lose right now. And I'm sure Shox and Happy and everyone is reminding them to you know, put on the brakes and focus on the task ahead here.
Well, Flusher just barely dodging that. Pronax trying to work his way up short. NBK playing footsie with him. That opens it up for Crims and the backstab from Squeak. But Smith is alive with the deagle. He gets overwhelmed instantly. Crims getting fired up here. Had a bit of a slow first half. Now's a good time to wake up, but then Happy, he's going to take out Flush instead. I thought that was Crims running in there.
Well, Crims actually got a double kill, speaking of him. Olaf to get the one here, and JW should be staying alive. Just pick off Kyoshima together, and that's what's going to happen. So good job on the Fnatic side. Now they're only 4 rounds behind. And they're starting to build an economy. This is definitely doable for Fnatic, but it's going to be a long and uphill battle right now.
Absolutely. And now the question is, does it creep back in here for Envy? The old weakness of being able to close out a game that they're already way ahead on. Well, it's been a long time since we've seen it, but it's always possible that moment of weakness comes back. But they are going for some very forward play. We've seen Kyoshima use this actually already, and they're right hot on his heels. Crims is right around the corner. He gets spotted out. Kyoshima attempting the wallbang. He needs to get out of there. He's going to be under pressure. Smith spots them coming in. Shoxy finds a kill on Crims as well, and Smith misses the follow-up. Needs to get the point blank, but he's not going to get it. And the double, triple comes through. JW with the double. Olafmeister picking up another. And now, somehow, we're into a 2-on-2 in this situation when Envy seem to have all the cards in their hand.
Oh, JW with a triple kill. How in the earth did he actually get that kill? Like, he got the double kill in checkers, even though Kyoshima was jumping down in his face and he was shooting at Smiths. And now, with 1 health, he picks up a third one. JW, I've never seen him change into any, you know, cloaked armor or anything, but he might be a superhero, in fact.
Happy is going to be backing off from this scenario. He's looking to get an exit. He wants to make this expensive. Catches Pronax out, and now he just turns tail and runs. But that's it, man. The fact that Kyoshima does not get that kill on JW. Yeah, JW wasn't going to live there anyway. But, I mean, the fact that Kyoshima doesn't get that kill on JW pretty much shatters it right there. Because Smith, he still trades 1 for 1. It's not the end of the world with him. But Kyoshima needs to step in and just get that kill on JW. Just stop that push right there. And that did not happen.
We didn't have the camera on at the time. I think there's a chance that actually maybe JW just like ran into a phone booth and changed into his Superman costume and came out and killed 4 people, because that is really, really absurd. Some very, very nice control.
I mean, talk about keeping the fire alive.
Yeah.
And Fnatic are now getting some momentum going their way. I think Envy now are going to be the ones who, you know, they thought they might have had it, but might be starting to slip a little bit. Fnatic fighting back, and this is another round of pistols from Envy, another opportunity for Fnatic to get a round on the board and only separate the lead by 2 rounds. That's not a whole lot. Even if you're CT side, Cash, you should be still considered, you know, way ahead at this point, but it's not feeling like that right now. The visceral feeling you get watching this game feels like Fnatic have got control right now.
Yeah, there are lots of ways this can go wrong. They need to reestablish some sort of control. NBK not hiding in NBK corner, and ends up going down regardless here. Good round coming out here, and they've even put one of the players on display up here. 10-12, and we're moving into the 23rd round as Fnatic have started to bring it back, winning 4 rounds in a row right now on the terrorist side, so good job.
This is when that focus has to come in here for EnVyUs, because this is now their big round. Smith's going for a glass cannon AWP, and he's had some success with it, as we saw in the 1 round 2 rounds ago. But Kyoshima, he catches him boosting over. Control of the spray. Shoxy's there to lend a hand, and 2 very quick kills come in. Fnatic were trying to pull a fast one. Fnatic were trying to go for the very quick boost that worked so well for Envy, and this time around Envy were in position to deal with it.
Oh, and there's a lot more trouble coming their way, as they do have Happy. Look at how close he is here. The bomb was right around the corner. The right timing here could finish the round, and the bomb is up there. They're going to have to go and try and pick it up somehow, and they've got 1 guy boosted up. That's JW. They're holding from behind as well. Now they boost through. NBK shocks as well, and it's a complete shutdown. Nobody dies on the Envy side, and Fnatic did kind of boost into 3 members in the middle, and that will kill the round for you.
That's the hard counter right there.
Yeah.
Like, that's what EnVyUs are hoping for with that setup. They're like, sweet, they just played right into our hands. So Fnatic, for them to get out of that, they would have to just hit the sickest shots that we've seen all map long pretty much. But there was too much of an advantage for EnVyUs in that situation. And that is basically EnVyUs. They get some confidence back with such a decisive round. They're going to be feeling a bit better about this scenario. But now Fnatic, I mean, just taking their time with the setup. No fast play this time around. Very thorough play, in fact. Flusha just using his gear to try and get a little bit of initial damage out. And he does manage to tag up Kyoshima with that HE. He's creating a diversion over here. He's trying to make him think that there's more players, you know, there's actually more players than just 1 over here. He's trying to just make some noise, throw these nades. try to draw attention, and it's working. There's 3 guys from Envy over on the B site, about as far from A side as they can get right now.
Yeah, not exactly a great position for them, but MBK and Happy are at this bomb site, and they need to come up with some big kills as fnatic looking to get in. One death here is going to make such a big difference. They kill Flusher over on the other side, so now they're free to rotate. Pronax goes down as well. It's NBK picking up the 1, but he's not going to get the 2nd. Happy gets shot down, not allowed to do anything. The bomb, though, dropped in the back here, and that's going to buy some time for the rest of Envy to get into a better position. Olaf, ready and waiting, fighting Smith's long range here. They just need that bomb plant, and now they should be able to get it here. Smith, this is not the best weapon to retake a bomb site with.
Yeah, Kyoshima actually pushing a bit forward there, and he gets caught out in the open. That's a bit of a mistake. Now Smith is going to sneak his way onto this site, but he gets wrapped around on by Crims. From on high, quad kill for Crims in the round, and that is just monstrous. And it looked like it was in such a good situation there for Envy as well with the setup, at least with having those 2 guys alive on that site, not just getting cleaned out immediately. Still, they had to get the rotation over there, and it still took time. So by the time that they were able to get in position, EnVyUs, you know, Smith and Kyoshima, they just could not fight back.
So Envy win a flawless round, then fnatic bring it back, and they force up. They decide, might just have 1 C-set 75 and one from us. AWP, yes, but almost nothing else. I mean, no armor on Shocks here with the AWP, and no defuse kits either. This could be the point in time where fnatic essentially equalize the score. This could be 13-13 if fnatic win just this 1 round.
Well, this is just a terrific battle of wills at this point. The grind and who's going to survive it. I mean, it's 1 round just battling. This is almost like a knife fight in an alley. So quick. And now there's the setup. Smiths will spot the man out. Knows that there's 1 on Squeak, but then they catch Happy out in position, and JW gets Smiths as well. At this point now, EnVyUs should be considering seriously backing off. How does Flusher take that long to kill MBK? He gets the job done at the end. There was a little scary there for a moment.
Yeah, don't want to hesitate on that. And look at fnatic. They smell weakness now. They feel it. Say, you're not going to be allowed to save these rifles. We're coming. And they do need to. Good shot from Shocks. These rifles are worth everything. This is all they're going to have in the upcoming round if they can save them. And if not, again, equalizing is a very, very likely scenario here. Kyoshima follows up on JW. They are getting flagged around here. Olafmeister gonna go down as well. This is turning into a very expensive round for fnatic, and they get the kill on Shocks, and that's huge. But Kyoshima has another AWP saved.
Exactly. JW gifted him the AWP. Talk about a win. Okay, you lose Shoxy, but the only reason you wanted Shoxy alive is for that AWP. Now he saved it. That's actually going to go straight to Smiths, or is it Shoxy who's going to hold on to it? That's the decision now for EnVyUs. Who's going to pick that up? Kyoshima jumps over it. It is going to Smiths. And Smiths has had some success with it, and he even goes for Kevlar. This is a bit of an investment, a bit of a gamble, but we have to see if Smiths can actually make something happen here. If he can find an early pick, this could be big. Look at this aggressive angle as well. No smoke down, nothing to block him. He's just waiting for fnatic.
Yeah. Right, he's going to go down, so the rifle is lost, and obviously a big hit there. Happy desperately wanted to pick it up, but now they're all right around the corner. Gets the 1 in, could have been a double. Headshot range here goes for Crims, but not going to matter any longer.
And fnatic now, they are in the position again to just go and hunt. Pronax is already moving out there. That was a very quick play. Smith's getting a little ahead of himself. You know, I was talking about him holding the angle, but I think he should have been a bit more patient, because if he was the one who was just sitting there, he's been hitting shots consistently all day where he's just holding these angles. His reaction time has been on point. The fact that he went hunting for that, I mean, JW is not going to miss a shot like that if you give it to him.
No.
And so that, I mean, that was just very solid work there on fnatic's part. JW reacting and picking up that kill pretty much opened the floodgates.
Speaking of, just to follow up on JW, you got to give some credit to him. Imagine playing as invisibly as he did on Dust 2. Really almost no presence in that whole first map. And then to come back and be the top fragger on Cash. That takes like a huge amount of mental power to change your thinking and just come back and play this well. Yeah, that's definitely a very, very cool, a cool thing. Just for him personally, a big achievement. And they need him right now, more than ever. 13-13, they're on the less favored side. They got to come up with another 3 rounds. One thing they have going for him is EnVyUs having a really bad economy. In fact, if they win this round, CT side will definitely have to eco unless they go for like a really mad force-up that probably only Hellraisers would try and do.
Yeah, they would have to go for some kind of force. It would be too much, too close. I mean,
could play
basically,
for
you could
overtime.
try and play for overtime, but with how difficult it's been, I don't know if EnVyUs would gamble it.
I almost feel like I would, but
Now, look at Happy, though. Happy's decided to take things in hand, and whenever... Whoa, way too close. Way too close. And he gets the follow-up. He takes Crims out through the door. Happy. Now he is going to get caught out in the open by Olafmeister. Solid kill there for Olaf. NBK, however, lurking in the corner, waiting for Olafmeister to come around, and he does pick up that kill, but now they know exactly where he is. He's boxed in, and he will get taken out by Pronax.
yeah. Oh, Kiyoshima comes in here, looks for the opening. He's going to go down. JW, really close shot there. This could definitely happen. It's a 1v3, and he's being flanked as well. Flusher will get the kill. And Semler, man, that's the one problem with having this corner named NBK corner, is the fact that, you know where to look for him. You know where to find NBK.
And you know it's bad when Crims starts smiling.
Yeah.
Oh boy, Crims is cracking a grin over here, man. This is serious business. Fnatic, they know they've got this. Now EnVyUs, I mean, they've got their backs to the wall at this point. They're just buying everything they can. Shoxy's just going to go for a glass cannon AWP. He doesn't care about nades. The rest of them FAMASs. I mean, this is basically the last Hail Mary, last-ditch effort coming out from EnVyUs.
I think Shox got cheated out of taking an early peek then. I think he ran into the grenade. That grenade collision probably slowed him down, and that's actually a bit interesting. You think he wanted to peek in and fight Olafmeister here. He's just going to be sliding forward, and a good opening. 14-13. It's not over till it's over.
No, it certainly is not. And again, Crims. He has not had any luck here, man. He has just not had luck at Squeak Door. Headshot down, he has to back off. But I'm really enjoying the fact that Fnatic continue to pressure the A site because they've seen so much success on this site. Why change it up? Why try and go to B when you consistently get out on that A site and get the plant?
Yeah, but this is different. They are actually going B this time. It flashed in. JW gets shot in the legs. But if they go B, they're going to have to deal with Kiyoshima and Smith. And Smith in a great angle up here. Takes one. Are they going to realize there's still a guy in here? One kill going through, and Kiyoshima with a really good double kill, leaving JW in a very lonely position. 14-14. Plenty of money on Fnatic, though.
Oh, yes.
But Envy, because they only lose one person that round, it actually means that even if this goes to 15-14 in favor of Fnatic, they're not going to be completely broke.
They're going to be able to go for the same kind of buy that we just saw here. Now the real mind game begins. Do Fnatic go back to A? Do they say, well, okay, we wipe our hands clean of that B attempt. It never happened. Let's go back and start reproducing the results on the A site. And do Team Envy bolster the defense over there early on, expecting this? Because we do have, oh man, look at Smith. You know, he's kind of hesitating. He gets in there at CT, and this is when they start going for the tricky stuff. We haven't seen this boost yet out of Happy. So this is very interesting now. This could be exactly what Envy were waiting for, basically, to try and catch Fnatic off guard with. Oh, and Fnatic read it like a book. They're going for the hard counter. They're going straight up short. This could be terrifying, and there you go. Flusher picks off Happy immediately.
Yeah, but now they're actually in a three-way crossfire. They need to fall back, and they're getting shut down right here. Flusher with a great double kill, but it might not be enough. They're in a 2v1. They fight it back. I can't believe it. Triple kill from Flusher. Shoxy's going to make it a 1v1. And now it's Pronax versus Shox. Very nearly the two bottom fraggers on either team. In fact, it is the two bottom fraggers on either team fighting it out at the end here. And this is definitely the difference between either a 2-0 victory for Envy potentially.
Pronax heard the steps. He knows exactly where Shoxy is right now. He heard the steps. Just barely. The silence there. The silence was enough for Pronax to hear just the light pitter-patter of Shoxy's feet barely touching the ground.
Great position here for a bomb plant. Shox has almost nowhere to hide, especially because he's not going to realize exactly. He could be main or he could be over here by the chalk. And Pronax, he's looking at the wall trying to listen. He wants to hear Shox gentle footsteps once again.
Oh, no!
Oh, wow.
What, Shoxy? You make noise? Pronax knows exactly where he is now.
That's actually catastrophic. Yeah, he's going to try and smoke it up and hope for a defuse here. Pronax, not flash. Shox has walked out, but there's no time for this kind of game. Shox, yeah, Pronax outplaying him, and Shox also being a little bit too noisy there with that ladder. 15-14. It's map point currently for Fnatic, and EnVyUs, man, they're going to be happy that they have that that little bit of a bank.
Yeah, Shoxy right now. I mean, Shoxy, that looked a little bit sadder than usual. But he should. I mean, I'm amazed at how just solidly outplayed he got there. It's making noise twice, telling Pronax exactly where he was throughout that entire 1v1. Pronax was reading him like an open book. And that is just fantastic now for Fnatic, but it's turned into a brawl over on A site. 1-for-1 trade over there. NBK coming out a bit behind there as well, taking a lot of damage to the face. And they're going to go for the boost once again. This is the gamble.
Yeah, the 2 times we've actually seen them do this boost, they've been counted from middle, which is really, really unfortunate. Obviously, you want people coming out of main and not really being able to see you all that much. It looked like Shox wanted to go for a little bit of an aggressive push over here, but not connecting with anyone yet.
And this is the potential return. This is the biggest opportunity now for Fnatic. Forced buy out of Envy. The situation is perfect for Fnatic to take this to a 3rd map. A 3rd deciding map on Nuke. A rematch on that map between these 2 teams as well. If they played it in the group phase, to finish a best of 3 on that map would be fantastic. But Fnatic, they just need to keep their cool. They have everything going for them right now.
Oh man, they are playing it so slowly. They really want someone from the CT side to come and peek anywhere on the map so they can get that man advantage and actually make it work. They've got the health advantage, sure, but they need more.
Oh, they have to be so careful about over-rotating right now. EnVyUs are going to be jumpy, and Kyoshima can't get the job done versus JW. JW lives with 9 HP. NBK slaughtering them. 2 kills, and Smith lends a hand as well. And just like that, Crims is the last man alive in a 1v2. And he knows that Smith is close. He can smell him out, goes for the spray, and drops down to 19 HP. And he finally has to commit to the bomb. He has no time. He's pinned down. The running gun is there, and Smith, he takes it to overtime.
Oh man, that position from NBK worked out just like it should. Triple kill for him, and Smiths with the last 2. And there it is, overtime. Oh, Fnatic, you have to imagine they've poured their hearts and souls into almost winning that map. And when it goes to overtime, they gotta keep it up. They gotta keep the pressure up here, because if they end up letting go now, it's gonna be heartbreaking.
And then you have to consider EnVyUs, who are just gonna be focused right now like laser beams. Pronax, man, he's just wondering. He's like, well, what can we do? How can you know that NBK would be up there? They haven't done it yet, apart from Happy. And then why would you go for it again?
Yeah.
That's the the mind games coming out right now. Just these different calls, these different plays, and just the level at which Pronax and Happy place their players on the map, telling them what to do, where to go. They're so far ahead of the curve.
Oh, they definitely are. What a semifinals this has turned into. I mean, Dust 2 was incredibly intense. 16-13 in favor of Envy, and now, overtime on the 2nd map. If it goes to the 3rd one, I can't even imagine.
The whole world implodes at that point, man.
We're really being treated to something here by Pantamera, by the way. So go and follow them on Twitter if you haven't. It's at Pantamera. Really, really easy Twitter to remember. Give them a follow. They're really cool people.
Yeah, they've got great ads too.
Yeah, they got great ads. They also helped crowdfund this tournament and also sponsor it in general. And they didn't just do that. They actually showed up in person at Inferno Online here, where we're hosting it, to check and meet everyone and make sure that things were cool. So that's some cool dedication right there.
Yeah, big shout out to them. Big shout out to Inferno Online, of course, for hosting this tournament as well, for just setting it up, making sure that the playing conditions were good, solid PC, solid gear, solid everything basically for the teams, even catering. So it's just the teams have been taken care of from step A to Z. So this has just been a fantastic tournament all day long, guys. It is a one-day tournament as well. So you had 6 teams go through the round-robin group phase. The top 3 teams out of that group moved on into the playoff bracket, and here we have it, the semifinal to decide who is going to go on to the finals to face off in a best-of-3 against Titan.
And Titan, I mean, actually, we didn't really bring this up, but Titan actually have like a really interesting advantage here. Because there's only 5 maps in the pool, they get to sit and watch both of their potential opponents on 3 out of the 5 maps. Well, 2 out of the 5 if it ends right here, but if they goes to Nuke, they'll get a 3rd map where they can look at their opponents on, and that's actually really important. That's
fantastic. Titan in particular on that map would be devastating. I mean, they would be very good on that map. Existence in particular, his reads on that map, but also I think it's very important to say that they did spot out exactly what Envy would do on Dust 2, and Dust 2 right now is Titan's like, that's their strong card. That's the map that they want to play you on. I wouldn't even be surprised if Titan were to bound out Inferno right off the bat, take away EnVyUs' strongest map right off the bat. I mean, this could be just such a fantastic finals if it is that way, because Fnatic are still alive here. We have overtime, 1st round, and Kyoshima, I mean, it's a 1-for-1 trade in mid already. The battle begins right off the bat.
Look at where Smith is hoping from. And actually, do we have a pause here? Oh, no.
No, it's back.
Oh, we cursed it. We cursed it. Hiroshima and Smith, so a big jump there as we can tell that Envy are now looking a lot better. It might just have been some sort of frame drop going on the Go TV, and, well, Olofmeister 1v3.
And this is it. 1 minute left, though, but the bomb has been dropped. He knows where it is. Gives away his position, doesn't even care. He's just trying to get lucky, trying to even the odds, and Kyoshima is standing off to the side. Happy as well. Happy nearly walks into it, and Happy does walk into it. Olofmeister, it's as if he's just imposing his will on Happy. Step into the line of the fire, Happy, and give me a fighting chance in this round.
Now he's sneaking in, doesn't want to show his head, and he's going to stand up. Spots out Smith. This could definitely be a kill. He's walking out in the middle of everything, and Hiroshima in the sight's going to find him before anything else happens. Nice attempt from Olof. And they do have the money to try and go for something like that anyway, but they got to be careful they don't use absolutely everything here. 16-15, it is an MR3 overtime, meaning we're looking for the first team to get 19 rounds here.
The money might just be very tight here for Fnatic. Was it 16K starting or 10?
I think it was 10.
Like
from the looks of it.
So, yeah, Fnatic, they're going to be hard-pressed. If they don't do some damage or at least get a bomb plant in this round, they're going to be hard-pressed in the third if EnVyUs pick it up. So, pressure on the Swedes once again. And Shoxy trying to close the door with the smoke, but it doesn't work that way, Shoxy. Oh, man. I know, we get the X-ray. The players don't see this, right? Shoxy has, he knows somebody's back there, but he doesn't know that if he just hit mouse 1 right there, he would have been very happy.
Yeah, it looked like there was a chance. I mean, he could have just gone for like a couple of shots through there. But now the door is open. Flash on in, and Shox goes down. What a great little combination there from Fnatic. That's going to work out in their favor. Happy, flashed out, can't really get the op shot home, but NBK is here to pick up not just 1, but 2. And down at B, this is going to be a struggle for Fnatic to win. Hiroshima in the vents is going to pick up the first kill there on Olofmeister, who did take out Smith. They can get the bomb plant here, but their positions are not good, and that's why Flusher's staying here. Yep.
They're under pressure right now. Flusher needs to work his magic, but he's going to get overwhelmed. Wrong time to peek, and NBK has just decided to wake up in this second round of overtime, steps in and gets a triple kill in the round, basically saves the defense on A site, and then the rotation in to get this final frag. That was some very touch and go play there, though, especially after that clean entry from Fnatic at the beginning. That has to leave EnVyUs wondering, where is the action actually going to be coming from here?
I think the read from Fnatic to leave Flusher behind here is really, really good, because if they both go in and hide inside the bomb site, it's so hard to hold it. You're going to get basically out-angled. So if he could have won the fight in vents, I mean, that would have been an opening, so I don't really blame them for that one. But now they're in a tricky position. At least they got the bomb plant, they got the money here, and they're just speeding up behind it. Happy again, blind in the corner. Oh, that was actually a little bit of help from a teammate there. MBK coming in, but he goes down, and he's going to get exploded now. They need one of these first 3 rounds here on Fnatic's side, and this might be it. 3v3.
Yeah, nice nade there as well to ring Shoxy's bells. Down to about half HP through the smoke, trying to find an angle, but Olofmeister's going to take out Kyoshima. The bomb is getting planted, and he's not in time. Smith has to turn away. Hail of bullets flying at him, and he finally gets taken out. Fnatic, they will stabilize. They will pick up a round in this first half, and that just had to happen. But what a run and gun fight there at the end. I mean, they're like, okay, Happy, we realize you're using this AWP in this corner. You're not going to get to use it. We're going to flash you into oblivion and then just nade you into oblivion. Just great high-pressure play there from Fnatic, basically going off of what they'd learned throughout the regular time.
Really, really good stuff. Well, that's going to put us into the second half of the overtime here. 2 more rounds for EnVyUs, and they've got it.
NBK, I love it. It's been a long time since we've seen NBK go for this rifle.
Yeah, that's not wrong either. It is actually a decent rifle. Smith's opening up here, but a good return from Pronax. Fnatic, they got to win 3 in a row here on the CT side to win the overtime. EnVyUs just 2 on T side, and they're going to be good.
Let's see. Smith's, he might catch Crims with a nade in his hand. He will, and Crims! Bullet floods Aishi in a situation he should have been dead 100%. And now he's going to go for more. He wants Kyoshima, spots him in the corner, going for the spray, and just doesn't connect. But he does do the damage, and Kyoshima, he's going to have to back off. He has to play this safe.
That was very interesting.
How did... Well, Smith has the AWP. If Smith has a rifle, like a regular rifle, Crims is dead like 9 times out of 10 there.
All off to pick off. Happy. Kiyoshima Nothing he could do. Crims with the follow-up shot, and we've tied the game once again. fnatic. If they do this in overtime, I mean, they could go into the third map and feel quite good about it.
Oh, yes, dude. I mean, then it's going to be the reverse. On Dust 2, fnatic, they should have had that map, but Envy took it away from them. Then fnatic had to reset for this map. It's going to be the same thing again, except that Envy are going to be the ones having to battle back mentally to get back into the game. So if we go to nuke, this will be terrific. But it is not just yet there. 17-17 to score. And we're still in it. Happy just trying to fight his way through, trying to find that entry frag, and he's just putting the pressure on. Happy will open it up, but he gets taken out in turn. 1-for-1 trade on the A site. And there's still 2 men alive with that bomb in the A main, but it seems like they want to back off. Does Pronax decide to push through here, or are they going to try and go for a boost?
Yeah, I was wondering as well, but so far he's just standing in the corner and waiting. Crims under a little bit of fire in the middle. Backup is kind of nowhere to be found, except for Flusher walking up here, and this could actually settle such a lot in the round. Is he always going to be 1 second late? Life is timing, and he ends up going down. Smith turns around for it. Pronax and Olofmeister are left, and it's 2v4. Envy bringing this very close now.
What a nail biter. And EnVyUs making the right call, but then Pronax, the timing, gets a great spray in, but only gets 1 frag. Olofmeister is here with the AWP. He's had a lot of success with it so far, and that HE is going to go behind the forklift. Just nuke NBK down to 13 HP. He's looking for the frag on Kiyoshima. He will get it, and it's 2 full HP members from fnatic, just cleaning house. Wow. Good night, Envy. This is looking like it's fnatic's turf. They want that third map.
And what a round from Pronax. 4 kills in overtime. Now they just need 1 more. That looked like Envy was going to steal that round away and at least bring double overtime or maybe even a victory. And now it's very different here. If Envy win the round, we're going to double overtime. If not, fnatic are going to put us on a third map. It's kind of win-win from our point of view.
Yeah, right?
It's more Counter-Strike no matter what happens.
What a pleasure. What an absolute pleasure. And JW is going to change it up this time. Right through the edge of the box. Catches out Smiths. And he did not want to get punished from Squeak Door as well. He knows that Happy has been lurking there. That was an opening, but they will not jump on it. EnVyUs, they cannot get there in position. They can't get there fast enough. JW, though, misses a shot on NBK, and that cannot be allowed to happen. 4v4 situation now, and this favors EnVyUs.
He missed a shot that looked like he shouldn't have, but obviously the pressure is mounting quite a bit here. Bomb is actually making its way back towards... it's still sort of oscillating back and forth. It looked like they were going to go towards the B-bomb site for a moment. But maybe they're just waiting on some sort of read here as MBK goes down. They might be thinking, well, B-bomb site feels more attractive. They've got PLA spread out all over the map. Happy's going to make his way through and make some more noise.
Is this actually going to be a double bluff coming out? No, the bomb now, I mean, it's like this, it's bluff upon layer of gambling here.
I think they're just waiting for a read. They need to spot someone or get a kill in return before they make up their minds. But as they're waiting, they are running out of time as well. You could see now over at the other bomb site, Shoxy's trying, so they got Happy and Shox as like the 2 people trying to open up either side of the map. And in the meantime, now their hand is being forced. They realize 18 seconds, we've got to push A right now. And the bomb is going to get dropped right there. Huge impact frag coming out here from Pronax. He's going to get picked off, though. Shoxy goes down, and Happy, well, third map is coming up. There's nothing he could do here. fnatic, what a comeback from the Swedish team. 19-17. Extremely well played on their part.
There they are on your screen right now. You can't see much of them because, I mean, they're just all over the place, but...
And I got to say, I mean, Olofmeister, Crims, absolutely carrying 35 kills. And obviously 34